Yo, welcome everyone, Tanjiro here. So yes, after a million and one problems, especially with last week's episode in terms of doing the recordings, we're back with the final episode of Demon Slayer Season 2. It kind of has been wondering, yo, when Season 3 gonna drop already, but it is what it is. It's been a very hyped season, and despite the fact that we went through we redid the Mugen Train arc, in the grand scheme of things, if I take the fact that they redid it and really take into consideration the contents of the story between Mugen Train and the Entertainment District, this season is definitely a must watch. I mean, for like new watchers, I could imagine them going into it and it's like, yeah, maybe I'll, either watch the movie and then skip to the Entertainment District, or, watch a series, watch the TV format and go through. Either works, really. But all in all, it's been a very epic season, to say the least, and I'm looking forward to seeing what this extended final episode has to offer. But anyway, before we get into it, of course, leave your likes, your comments, your subscriptions, all that YouTube jazz and blues. And well, yeah, you got the mouse. The power is yours. Literally. But anyway, let's get into the reaction. Hope you guys are having an awesome Sunday. That time. Nah, like, that was truly hype last week. Nah, like yeah. It was almost like a spirit bomb moment. You kind of felt like getting up out of the couch and say, yo, let's go. Yes, me. Oh shit, Nezuko. Yo. Alright, what an intro. So cute. Still broken fingers though. It's supposed to be like a kind of semi-serious moment, but yo, with Nezuko looking like that, can't take the scene completely seriously. Man, remember nothing for when I'm asleep. Gotta wait, it's off until dawn, bro. Got one multi-purpose emoto there, man. Yeah, kind of rough on Tengen right I know, with all the damage, but yeah, the multi-purpose emoto can do something. Yo, no. Shadow. So for the persons who were worrying that Tengen was actually going to die, you can stop worrying now. The demon puss. E. See, this is the thing that I think persons like about Tanjiro. Like, he can empathize, but he still aims to get the job done, you see what I mean? Like, if still thinks, yo, underneath it dead no, underneath it dead, everybody can hear to the but at least, you see what I mean? No, that frigo. Such a stark contrast to when she's like a demon, eh? But same turn him weakness into a strength. You. Did your fault. Yo, Doma. She looks really nice as a regular human, not like. I mean, it really is touching still, because again, you can empathize with them. As they say in Attack on Titan, it's a cruel world, honestly, right? Into hell together, eh? Why? Oh shit! I wonder if we're gonna get the meeting. That'd be a nice way to actually end the season. Though. Manga readers know what I'm talking about. Boss, I'm a retire, brother. Yo, here we are. Infinity Kills you, man. I hope them show #1, brother, and make it as creepy as possible. Man can retire within 3 wives. Go on, sip some Kool-Aid. Yeah, the next opening better be sick as well, no? Ending the episode, shit. Alright, I guess then we're gonna just start off the next season strong with the meeting of the upper rank demons, though. Whoa! What a season, man. Alright, so that was Demon Slayer, the Entertainment District final episode, no matter how many lives, and a very touching and empathetic ending to the season in true Demon Slayer fashion, if I do say so myself. Of course, at this point, I guess you could say it's the cliche of, you know, finish off the demon and then, you know, you're fed their backstory for the most part. And of course, their backstory ties into a lot of the dialogue they may or may not have said during the course of the season or fight they were in, as we see with this episode with Gyutaro and Daki, or should I say Ume. Of course, the backstory kind of ties into why Gyutaro's like, yo, you have 3 wives, you look good, all of these things that may have been just, you know, part of his personality quirks and might have been played off as comedy in the eyes of us, the audience, but of course it does tie him back to the more depressing and sad aspects of what made Gyutaro up to this point. So generally speaking, are just coming out of the episode, I would say definitely another amazing episode, a nice way to end it after the long-winded fight against upper number 6. An episode like this feels like you're finally catching your breath and you can just relax and stuff. Oh shit, are they gonna win? Is Tengen going to die? What's going to happen? It's like we can finally get a breath of fresh air with some of the comedy that we're used to, courtesy of Nezuko, from Demon Slayer in this episode, to just kind of relax and just get down to it and just prepare for the next episode with the little breadcrumbs that they dropped with the meeting for the upper demons that seemingly is going to occur at the start of the next season, as well as through Gyutaro's flashback, we see the former upper number 6, which obviously persons I'm expecting to, predict that he's going to be a pivotal role the next season, but small spoilers, not really. But anyway, all in all, this was a really good episode. The only thing, I don't even want to say it's a nitpick, but I think it might be a nitpick I expect from the community on a general level, where it comes on to the whole cliche of the demons getting their backstory more so explained at the end, and that does become repetitive after a while. I think persons would preferably want like their backstories and everything somehow be more integrated throughout the course of the season instead of getting it all at the end. But I think it might be like, on the flip side of it, it might be, the writing choice of the author, because again, the whole thing is that we're not trying to say these characters shouldn't be killed, they shouldn't die, but at the end, the aim is that we gotta establish some kind of empathy, some kind of understanding for why they actually went down this road by the end. So it's kind of like a 50-50 thing. Personally, I would want it to be a bit more integrated throughout the course of the arc / fights, but I mean, it works same way, I guess, but it can get repetitive and cliche. I think that's like one of my only real negatives I would say about the episode. But all in all, between the OST, music, I mean, nothing too crazy animation wise for this episode, not really like fighting goes on, but it is what it is. And of course, in contrast to the end of Mugen Train, I'm sure persons are like really excited that Tengen actually managed to survive, and he can do his retirement plan with his 3 wives, like they all decided. So that's the good part about it. I mean, after Rengoku, persons are on like death watch for Hashira's, so it's a good feeling all around when it comes on to the fact that Tengen actually survived at the end. But I think one of the things that you gotta look at as well is could I say character development, or the betterment, the whole theme of betterment of oneself and trying to ensure that certain tragedies don't really repeat themselves through Tanjiro. The big contrast even throughout this fight, and it's loudly echoed throughout Tanjiro's dialogue in the fight with Upper 6, that he wants to be of use in this fight, and it's really the contrast and comparison between this fight against this upper demon versus the situation with Rengoku, which he couldn't really help out as much as he would have wanted to. So this whole arc and the fact that he survived and that being echoed, and it's even the Hashira that came, I think his name is Iguro, if I'm pronouncing it right, he was surprised that Tanjiro actually managed to survive, and that is basically a signal of things to come, that the next generation, when it comes down to the demon slayers, at least their future, there's a potential brightness there to it. And it just really signals that Tanjiro as a character from a combat standpoint has really at least overcome the boundaries or walls that were placed in front of him by the end of Mugen Train. So that's a whole nice tidbit of it, and we kind of end the arc and then that's whole nice good feeling kind of vibe, isn't it, with everyone playing a crucial role in actually saving the day. Of course, I always say, if you can make things more dynamic and not necessarily have the waiting on Goku effect, it makes things feel a lot more earned. By the end of the arc, everyone really and truly puts in the work, is what I'm essentially saying. So that's it. That's the good part about it. Of course, there's some other interesting tidbits that were dropped with the master, the head of the demon slayers, basically hinting that Muzan may just be related to him. So that's going to be interesting. That's something we won't really explore more of until we get to the final arc, for the most part, at least the start of the final arc. So yeah, you get full confirmation on that. So just putting that out there. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section, of course. But yeah, all in all, I thought this was a good ending to the arc. I don't have much complaints, really. The backstory with Gyutaro and yo, it's a cruel world, honestly. Honestly, the fact that his mother tried killing him, and it's just, it's just rough, honestly. Honestly. But to be honest, thinking about on it now, it would have been interesting if Iguro, if he actually had shown up in time, how that would have changed things. Like if he showed up like midway through the fight, that would have been fun and interesting to say the least. You know, it's surprising that they don't send two Hashiras on a mission together. Like, you know, that would be more. I know probably some person saying maybe it's a waste of resources, maybe, but yo, if you had two Hashiras, I'm just saying, let's pull some Akatsuki, like, you know, usage of resources. Where's the human resources department? We've got to talk. We've got to pair up Hashiras when they go on missions. That is the new deal. So yeah. But yo, I can't wait till season 3. It's going to be interesting, especially with the love Hashira. Yo, it's going to be a fun time. But this season, awesome sauce, isn't it? But I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know your overall thoughts on this season and episode of Demon Slayer. I can't wait till season 3. It's going to be a fun time. Hard to say if we'll be getting it this year, but I mean, given that Ufotable seems like right now, it seems like their bread and butter might be Demon Slayer. Who knows? Maybe October this year, season 3. You never know. Tanjiro Chia. Like, comment, subscribe, scribble, and I'll see you in the next video.